Friends and subscribers, it's the break of dawn here in China, and as they've been doing for centuries and even thousands of years, people are out exercising. Where I'm staying here, outside the window, you can see a very interesting cross section of China. This is basically how China looks. You've got all of these houses stacked up. You've got these side streets here. You see a lot of activity going on. See all of the e-bikes down there. And if you look down this side street, you see a shipment of boxes just came in. There's little stores and little cottage industries right along the side streets in between these high-rise apartment houses. And whether it's old or new, there's a lady across the way who just got up and doing laundry. Each one of these apartment complexes will have their own local economy, which you don't see anymore in the West. There is no local economy on Main Street. It's been shut down due to regulation, due to taxation, and due to frustration for entrepreneurs. But this is your typical Chinese neighborhood, and it's been happening this way ever since, basically ever since post World War II. They've been living like this. Before this, of course, they didn't have the technology to raise these buildings high enough. But yeah, this is how China looks in every major city. Quite often on a ledge, you'll see that there's all kinds of fruit peels. You'll see cigarette boxes. There's a couple lotto tickets over there, and various other tissues and things like that. This is quite common outside of any apartment complex. There's somebody's old shoe. And it gets pretty raunchy. I mean, you can imagine in rural places in China, you've got stuff that's just floating around outside. There's a whole pack of clothes on the ledge there. Don't know how that happened, but I think maybe sometimes the clothing that they hang up in the windows falls down. Friends and subscribers, a look at how most Chinese dry their clothes. No, they don't have a lot of clothes dryers here. Most of them will hang out their dirty laundry or clean laundry for everyone to see. There's no form of modesty with it. It's just how it's done in China. You see on top of rooftops, hanging over eaves like this, and anywhere else that they can dry clothes. You might even see it sometimes at marketplaces where you would buy things on the street. Let's say you're going to go to a fruit stand to buy some fruit. You might see the shop owner's family's laundry hanging right next to the fruit. This seems a little strange, of course, to a Westerner, but it's quite common in China, and quite common actually in places in Southeast Asia as well. Friends and subscribers, you're looking at the beginnings of the canal system through Suzhou City, one of the most charming and romantic cities in all of China. Emperors over time who have vacationed here wrote about it extensively, and the Italian Marco Polo for many years was the only written account by a foreigner on China. Spent an awful lot of time here back when there were thousands of canals, and now there are hundreds. Over the past 5 years it's become very touristy, and a lot of the charm and ambiance of old Suzhou have escaped the city, but there's still traces of the old city and how it was for thousands of years if you look hard enough.